delay is re-triggering me.
Can you see it though? You can only see it when you look at the
Hi Leslie.
Huh?
Just gonna get hey Angel. If you wanna let me know where are you from? If you wanna put in a comment below where are you watching from, that'd be great.
Khadijah's here. Khadijah.
Hey Khadija. So I'm just gonna wait a few minutes that people get in and we'll get starting soon. Heidi, we got people from Washington, Nova Scotia, Antioch, USA, that's great. Hey Victoria, just curious, any of you gonna be cooking along with me? Just let me know in a comment below. Just curious, any of you gonna be cooking along with me? Hi Arena, Victoria, hello.
Do you see?
Camille from Petersburg, hello.
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. Just give just a couple more minutes before we start.
Everything's yellow.
Just a couple more minutes before we start.
Someone said if they had the ingredients list, they would.
It was listed.
Okay.
Oh, she maybe just did. Hey Catherine, you made it.
Bruno,
Hey Catherine, you made it.
your cousin,
Hey, I got my cousin Bruno. Hi Bruno.
my friends. Portugal.
Hi Jen. It's very hot here too, 30 degrees. Hi Bruno. Hi Jen. It's very hot here too, 30 degrees.
Do you have a list of the ingredients somewhere? I can post.
Crossing the quarter cup. We're gonna post all the ingredients in a comment.
Catherine's here.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, you said how tattoo.
I catch. Alright, so I just want to welcome everyone to my first cooking essay with Chef Gilou live demo. We'll be doing this bi-weekly. So I got into essay cooking because last year with COVID I put a lot of weight on after I lost my job. So I went through a midlife crisis and I figured I better have a good one. And I come across a program called Wildfit, which offers you a 90-day challenge. And during that program, I released 23 pounds. I'm still working on releasing more, but I got very inspired with the nutritious side of cooking with Wildfit. So I just want to pass on my knowledge, take people on a journey with me. And so I created that page. I will do, so like I said, I will do live every 2 weeks, but between the 2 weeks I will always be posting maybe what I'm having for lunch or for dinner. I will post the recipe there, so you're welcome to share it with your friends and family. And you know, sharing is caring. So with no further ado, if you want to let me know why you're interested in a comment about cooking healthy, what brought you here, if you're familiar with Wildfit or not, yeah, just put comment below. If you have any question, put it in and I will get back to you later on, or my lovely wife might be able to answer the question live during the cooking demo. So let's get started. So the ingredient is fairly easy because everything is a quarter cup, so it's easy to remember. So there's 6 different types of seed and 3 different types of nuts. Now, if there's some of the nuts or seed you don't like, you can change it. It works with any seed, except for 2 seeds which are important for this recipe. So first is your chia seed. Then I put in water like 30 minutes ago because you want it's gonna get gooey, and you want this so it holds together. And you also want the flaxseed because it does have that component that glues things together. So it's a quarter cup of chia seed in half a cup of water. I got quarter cup of pistachio, walnut, and pumpkin there. I got sesame seed and poppy seed. I also got hemp seed, and in there I got quarter cup of flaxseed, almond, and coconut that's already into ground. So you will need a food processor or a blender to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ground everything. So I've just put everything in my food processor, just like that. It's going to get a bit noisy. Awesome.
How long do you bake them for? How long do you bake them for?
Like 20 minutes.
Turn this and turn halfway?
Oven at 320, 220. So that's it. So it just now it look like a very coarse flour, which I'm just gonna mix this in there. And also there's a quarter cup of coconut oil. One egg. And my gooey chia seed. And we're going to add some salt and pepper. So the salt I got there, we call it the caviar of salt, is from France, from Guérande. It's called Fleur de Sel. Recommend it if you can buy it. I'm gonna put Sel de Guérande in there.
Sure.
And put the name in a comment. Now, after those crackers, you can add anything you want for flavoring. Like if you want to add some dry oregano, some garlic powder, onion powder, any herbs you like. I've done it before with even fresh chives and fresh lemon zest. So after it's up to you to play with it, have fun with it. You know, cooking doesn't have to be serious. Just you can put your own flavor to it. But today I'm just going to do salt and pepper. Alright, so you just put everything in a bowl and start mixing until you get a nice mixture. thing. We got hi Dave, hi Sonia.
Peggy's here.
Hi Peggy. Where's there?
How much flour? Did you use any flour, honey?
So it's gluten free. There's no flour. There was just coconut flour, quarter cup. So everything is a quarter cup.
Oh yeah, it's in the list.
And a quarter cup of almond flour, or you can just get like fresh almond and ground them yourself. So you're gonna end up with a nice sticky dough like this. So all the recipe I'll be doing in the future will be sugar-free, gluten-free, wheat-free, and dairy-free. So you want to make sure you mix well. There. See. So then you want to grab your cooking tray. So you can parchment paper, or if you have like those cookie mat, you can use that too. So I'm going to show you two shapes you can make them in. So first one, so you grab, you see, it's a nice consistency, you can make a ball. You want to put that in front of your tray. Can everybody see? Yeah. I'm going to try to do like a rectangular shape. You just use your hand, it's nice to fill the dough. Make it as flat as you can, all right? And then you want to grab some parchment paper. And with this of a spatula, you want to make it even more thin. So you can use those kind of spatula, that kind of thing. That's my favorite. Or if you have a spatula like this one.
What's that one called?
And you're just going to press like this. Until you reach, so what thickness would you say? So until you reach a thickness about like this, which is quarter inch, maybe. So I'm just gonna keep spreading. And then you want to lift it up. Better get closer, and you want to push it back. Make sure the edge where it might be too thin, you want to bring it back and flat it down like this. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Okay, so now that it's flat out like this, you want to pre-cut them, because then it will be easier, because while you're cooking them, you're going to have to flip them. So if you don't pre-cut them, you end up with a big sheet of cracker and it will be hard to flip over, it might break. So all I do, I just use this and go like that. Let me get closer.
They can see.
They can see?
Yeah, they're saying they have good, perfect
Okay.
angle. They can see.
So that way you get different size. And now it's ready to go in the oven. There. So now I'm going to show you the round shape. So for the round shape, you just take your dough, like a good, make a ball out of it, and you want to put it on your cookie tray like this. Hi Emma, we got Alice Marie, hello.
Kelly's here too.
Can you see? So just like that, you keep making those little balls.
Where'd you get that map?
Just like cooking, like those mats, if you want to know where to get them. I got those just like if you go in any supply restaurant or even shops that sell like restaurant supplies, they will have them in different style. It's fairly easy to find. They're like silicone mat. Just wondering. Do we have anyone from Onsan watching? Sweet. So there you go. So you have your little boat like this. And the same, you're going to use your parchment paper again. If you want to find something flat in your kitchen, so here I'm using a ramekin, and you just press. Just like that. So is anyone cooking along, having any question or difficulties, or find it easy? Let me know. And then you have it, beautiful round crackers. So they go in the oven.
Remind them what the temperature is. Remind them what the temperature is.
So now, depending on your oven, like I have a convection oven with a fan, so I like to cook them between 300 and 315. You don't want it too high, you don't want them to cook too fast. But just like magic trick, up, they're ready. So I made some yesterday. So you want them with a nice coloration on it. They should get a nice brown coloration on it. And now I'm going to show you what you can garnish them with. Some nice little snack we're going to make now. So I just got some nice little radish from my garden, some yellow and red one. I have a mandolin there, if you never use one. Be careful, it's very sharp. So I'm going to do it very thin like this. And just slice. And I'm going to use some red one. So if you're having a little dinner party with friends, that could be something nice to have as an appetizer. So what you can do, so you can see, go in circle. So you can have this like this. So you put them in little rosas on it. And if you grow your own radish, do not throw away the green from it, because with it you can make a pesto. So that's made with the green from the radish. All it is the green, like a handful of it, and then you want to cover it with some olive oil, and in this case I put some pistachio, but you could use hemp seed or you could use walnut. And then we're going to put some toast. And then I got some chive from the garden. There. A beautiful little snack.
Fresh. What did you put in the pesto? And with radish tops, garlic, oil, and nuts?
No garlic, just nuts,
Oil.
olive oil, and the green. Alright, so for second one, we're going to cut an avocado.
Your sauce idea.
Yeah. The avocado wasn't ripe. I won't be able to do the avocado one. What? But what happens when you see things live? Sometimes things happen. So there'll be no avocado. It's not ripe. My fault. But I got something else. To give you some little ideas of different snacks you can have with those delicious crackers. So here I just fried up some peppers, red onion and olive with some garlic. And then you have it. And then same from my garden, I got some nice purple and sweet basil. I just like adding herbs to everything. It just gives you that nice fresh flavor. And you add that on top. And here you have it, another nice little snack. Enjoy, it's good. So it's time to check on our crackers now. There they are. So you have to make sure before you flip them, then they start cooking. So it should separate. If they separate easily like this, and keep their shape, then you can flip them over. Alright. And so you might have to flip them one more time. You basically just want to cook them, see the difference in color. Can you see? Like you want to make sure they have a nice brown color so they like a cracker, nice and crispy. So that's everything for today. Now we can do a bit of, if you have any question, you can fire up. My next live station will be in 2 weeks, and we'll be doing different type of salad dressing, creamy one but without cream. It will be plant-based, and also homemade mayonnaise, and some different salad dressing, because if you look in a store, any mayonnaise or salad dressing you buy that already made, they all have sugar in it, and we don't want that anymore. So I'm just going to look for questions. Thank you, that was a great job. You're welcome.
There's a question about how long to put them in the oven.
So it's about, they take about 20 minutes to cook. You just want to take them out when they got a nice brown color. You're welcome. Thank you. So I'm glad everybody enjoys the demo. Over to your dressing. Thank you, Deb. Okay. Hi, Kelly. Thank you. Okay, good for that. So everybody seems to like the idea of salad dressing and homemade mayo. Right now, in a comment, if there's anything you like to learn about, please put in a comment. And what seems to be the most popular, I'll be more than happy to do cooking demo on it. So it's your time now to let me know what you like to see. Thanks, Lenka. Thanks, Leslie. Thanks, Peggy.
When is your Wildfit restaurant open?
Oh, my sister is watching. Coucou, Galou. Hey, Rina. When does my Wildfit restaurant open? I don't know when, but I heard today that Eric, so Eric is a founder of Wildfit, eventually would like, I think, to open some kind of Wildfit food delivery for when you do the program. So I might see if I could get on with that to help him develop some of the menus. Creamy sauce without milk and cream, yes, that's in a program. Pizza would be great. Still haven't figured out the pizza, but that would be a good challenge to come out with a pizza crust. Adrian.
Friendly dessert.
Wildfit friendly dessert, yes. We'll do some of that in the future.
Cauliflower pizza crust, yeah.
Cauliflower pizza crust. I have a great cauliflower tortilla that I like to make.
Plant-based bechamel.
Plant-based bechamel. All right, that's a challenge. I wouldn't, but let's see if it's possible. I will have to make note of all those ideas you're giving me. I love it. Which is your link, Camille Foubert?
Yeah, I don't know what she means by that.
What, Camille, what do you mean by which is your link? Lunch, dinner ID, arena, yeah. We can definitely do some of those.
Catherine says thank you.
Catherine, you're welcome. I'm glad you could make it. I know you were not sure you could make it.
You said you had a page, so if you're watching this, you're on the page, right?
Yeah. And so, the only thing I will ask you, if you could share my page, Cooking Healthy with Chef Gilou, please share it. Let people know about it. I would really appreciate that. Let your friend know, like I say. And you can contact me on my page, Cooking Healthy with Chef Gilou, anytime. and I see you in 2 weeks live. Thanks everybody for joining me today. It was fun. Enjoy watching your comment and connecting with you guys, and we see you in 2 weeks. Bye everybody. Consider a YouTube channel.